Let's see another data structure in Python called as tuples, or some people call it as tuples. Tuples are nothing but a collection of related pieces of information. In technical terms, it can be said as an immutable ordered sequence of elements, something like coordinates in the XYZ plane. So let's see an example of this. So let's create a variable called as coordinates equal to, let's say, 20 comma 12 comma 34. Then we are going to print it. Coordinates. Let's see the output. Python simple tuples. So this is a simplest example of the tuples where I created a coordinate variable and assigned it XYZ axis data points, which exactly gives me a point in three-dimensional space. The same example, I could have written something like this. And then let's see whether it works or not. Let's run our example, Python simple tuples. It works. So whether you include parentheses or not, the tuples will still work as long as you have a single variable on the left side. Now, why will a developer exclude the parentheses? Because it becomes easier to write a code, as well as sometimes it becomes easier to read as well. Hence, you can exclude the parentheses while declaring a tuple. Now let's convert this to the exact data points. Let's say I have x, y, z equal to coordinates, and then I print each one of those. X, print y, print z. Let's run this program. Python simple tuples.py, and here we can see that we assigned the tuple to a coordinate variable and then again split the values using the xyz variables. So basically the values of the coordinates are assigned to each one of those variables. Now this is called as a unpacking or a tuple unpacking. Tuple unpacking is really useful when you are dealing in a program where you are trying to get the values which are related to each other, and hence we can write it something like this, or the line number 5 and line number 1 could be merged together into a single line like this: 20 comma 12 comma 34. And now let's execute this program. Python simple particles, and it works the same way. So whether you create a tuple and then unpack it into respective variables, or you directly declare a tuple with the variables, both the things work. Here, the developer has to take a call whether he is comfortable with declaring the tuple first and then unpacking wherever needed. It completely depends on the developer's choice. Now, where will you use tuples? So tuples are really useful when you have the related information or related data, like the point in three-dimensional space, like x, y, z, or you can say the latitude, longitude, which actually give you the location. So when you are trying to create something like this data, which has a related piece of information, you can actually use tuples over there. One of the example could be something like length, width, and height of an object. That could be represented in a tuple.